I need the right stream key. Tell me this is the right stream key. Also, man, I look like hell. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Derail Valley. You guys know what this game is. I've played it a little bit before. I'm turning on a lamp for no reason. Actually, I'm gonna... Hold tight. I'm gonna turn a fan on. Alright. Derail Valley. So, if you can't tell by the title, we have a very special thing, which is a sort of... It's a test. It's a test of the way that it's a test of the persistent jobs mod. Da -da -da -da. What is this? Yeah. All right. All right. I am just reading stuff. I'm reading stuff, documentation about this mod. We're gonna just jump into a game on realistic. Um, Actually, I wanted to have a little notepad here. I guess I have a piece of paper from work. Actually, I guess I can just get a notepad doc, huh? Where's my folder of text documents? New text document. Persistent jobs notes. I'm just going to keep this open because I feel like I'm going to need it for where I stick cars. But yeah, so that's 2 minutes of fiddling around and reading things, and uh-oh. Someone's already broken it. We're really going to see if we end up breaking this game, but we're going to make a new thing in realistic mode, and we're just going to start. This is not Foam or Valhalla. I'm not going to try to blow anything up. I wonder if, whoops, I wonder if we're going to get, like, further iterations on this mod. The person who's working on it doesn't have, like, a set release date or anything. This is a very private copy, so I can't give it out. I can't even tell you where to get it because I don't understand GitHub that well, and it's a private thing. So he just sort of asked, I shot him a DM, and we're here. This isn't like a secret, I don't want to play it up. I'm not getting, like, secret access because I can publicize it or anything. I actually asked after the fact if I could make a stream on it, and here we are. So, yeah. Again, that's the terms and conditions I have to lay out. This is a private test. There is no planned release date. Where are we? Alright, I don't need the tutorial. That's it, now I'm on my own. Okay. Why did I forget that I can jump in this game? You can jump really high. Compared to the fact that this barely works at all, you can jump really high. Okay. Oh, let me fix my inventory. I want my wallet to be in slot 0. Stay there. I don't need this. And these things are fine where they are. $2,000, huh? Alright. Let's see what we've got, because this is persistent jobs, so we have to do all the shunting and stuff like that. We only have the license. Boy, there's a lot of stuff here. Wow, it's a lot of shunting jobs. Okay. Okay, I think this is one of the first issues with the mod, is that the number of shunting jobs is a little insane. But at least we can do them all, right? We just need to get the right license for it. Let's get shunting. Let's insert my wallet. Alright, so I've got that. I've got the DE2. So, if I remember right, we want to do loads before unloads. Loads before unloads, huh? This one is going to be that one we can't do. So let's actually sort out the ones that we can't do. We can't do any of the logistical hauls, so we'll just chuck those on the ground. This is a long 2. We can't do that. This is normal, but Jesus, that's heavy. We're not going to be able to do that for sure. This one's a long 1. Can't do that. This one is a logistical haul and a long 1, so we double can't do that, and we double can't do that. Okay, so that leaves this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Load, 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 deliver. Let's move these, because we'll do some work here first. Load with 3 pickups. Load with 3 pickups. There are no unload, huh? Load, load, load. Yeah, because we didn't bring anything here, so what would we have to unload? Okay. Let's do some of these rail jobs, then. What is that? Oh, it's my license. Alright, this is on B7S, and it ends at A7L, because of course it does. So we need to find a place to put it. We're going to need to put it on the output track. B7S is over here. Please tell me this is the right one. It's not. Oh, this is a single car. What am I looking for? 226 or 628? Wait a minute. 694. 800. 132. 449. Lakeshore Limited. And 8 set. Did we miss it? Where is it? This is B8, isn't it? We're looking at the wrong track. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's why. 628, it's right here at the back. Okay. Well, that's nice. I'm glad that one is the one. I think Persistent Jobs mod, you just have to worry less about, you have to worry less about getting that time bonus. Alright. I'm not sure it is... I mean, it's persistent rail cars, right? I'm not sure if the jobs are properly persistent. I guess we'll find out. I didn't do too much work with this. Okay, we've got that. Okay, cool, we've got a D2. I was going to say, if there's no locomotive here for us to use, you know, I really probably should have checked that one first. Having the SO60 is nice, though. Alright. Grab the locomotive. This is going to be our little worker for today. Our little worker bee. Handbrake off. Brakes off. It's going to move on. I need to turn up my volume, too. Independent brake. Let me out of the locomotive. I don't think it matters which way this guy's facing. We'll turn him around if we need to. Although we need to look at where this job is going to end up, because... Oh, is it on the front page of the thing? Yeah, harbor and town. So we need to make note of where we're going to put all the stuff for harbor and town. And if there's already a, job there. But it's okay, because we save the time, right? We save the time of bringing the stuff back. Going too fast. We save the time of bringing the stuff back to the yard because the job technically ends on the other location there. So we'll move it 25 or so. And I guess I will stream as much of this as I can. I'm supposed to make a podcast today, but we'll get to that. I guess I'll just do this until that happens. I need to go to the market. I keep needing to tab over because I keep getting pinged. Alright. Let's go get it, because it's over on the other end of the track. Wheel slip? No. What? I'm gonna find out what notch I can just jam this into to make it work. I'm just checking in with the other people that are doing this. I guess I could also do it on my phone instead of alt-tabbing all the time. Alright, we're gonna go get that. I mean, we have an hour to do this. I could have grabbed more than one. But then I'm rolling the dice again on, like, which of these I'm doing. Yeah, and it's got to go into one of these output tracks, which these are already kind of full. I don't want to start putting stuff on input tracks, because that just feels like a bad idea. But I wish there were more sidings that did nothing. I mean, everything is full. This yard is full. Well, brakes. Drop it in forward. Brakes off. Turn that off. Yeah, we're going into track 7. Just like the job says. It's gonna be neat when we have knuckle couplers and stuff. I mean, I think I'm only going to do a couple of jobs here. Maybe enough to get a logistical haul, and then I'll go and do that. I'll go somewhere else. Stop! Alright, whatever, it worked. Oh, never mind, no it didn't. I thought I heard us thump it. That was us thumping it. Alright, put the air, couple it. Turn the brake off on the one car that it's on, and jump right in. Alright, we'll take 3 cars out of here. We'll come back for more. I don't really want to gamble at trying to dig out 2 jobs, and I do want the time bonus. So... brakes on. I've only managed to split a switch once so far, which I'm not proud of. Well, I'm proud of the fact that it was only once so far, but, you know. Oh, I forgot to do the most important thing. There we go. since it's persistent jobs, I assume it's also persistent locomotives and things. I don't really know all of the features in this mod. I just think that, yeah, if we're going to, if we're going to have locomotives that just, like, stick around forever, and they'll become our old reliables, and we can just be like, oh, yeah, we left that locomotive over there, yada yada. I don't know. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. There's a small steel mill. Also, I like the stuff all loaded, like, the stuff waiting underneath the overhangs and in the trucks and everything, but the loader's over there, so, I don't know. Also, is that supposed to be ash? Because it really looks like it's coming out and not going in. It looks like coal, but that conveyor belt ends in midair, so it's definitely not scooping that stuff up. I haven't really looked at the steel mill very hard. At some point I'm going to have to build one on Tolbrand, and we'll see what that's all about. We're going to play this in the not heist way, where we try not to blow stuff up. When I initially mentioned the persistent jobs mod to Heist, he said, oh, that wouldn't really work with me and the Explodey Boys. And I laughed because I thought he was talking about the nuclear bombs on flat cars mod that he had. But no, he just blows everything up all the time. I have learned this by watching his more recent playthrough of Simulator, and him racking up the debt, so then he just decides to go and slam into the oil well and detonate everything. Just a rational thing to do. The man takes risks. He does it for the content. I respect it and fear it. Alright. We gotta fill it up at the other thing. Yeah, okay, so it's this one right here. It's the same place where the coal service is. I appreciate the fact that they added all the water towers to everything. Although here it's out of the way. You've got to pull the engine off and bring it over here to service it and everything. Some of them are like in line with you passing through. Alright, let's see. We've got to get over there. There's the little stand towards the end of the track. I think I'll just ride all the way over there, because why not? I do want to leave the locomotive over here. Mash the F key as hard as we can. Alright, that is stopped. Alright, load. Train fully loaded, okay. The building's over there. Wish we had a car. I know, train good, car bad, but I wish we had a car. Oh, I didn't tie the train down. Oh, my bad. Okay, right. There we go. I love how I just walk in here to all the stuff strewn all over the floor still. I feel like that's going to remain. Alright, completed in 12 minutes. Check that out. And now that's a harbor in town thing. So, there is, for all the freight hauls that we have, which, this is one of them. This one, which is all rails, and this one, which is all rails, are all on the same... I want them to be on the same track as this. Is there a spider climbing up the side of my monitor? Okay. Let's... The one that's all rails. Excuse me. Alright, so this one. This track is the track to Harbor. Let's see. What is the abbreviation for this? It's SM. SM. .602 Harbor. Alright. That's my first note that I've taken. And then we're gonna go, untie this car and put it over there. Oh, shoot. It's gonna be at the other end. Because of where the locomotive is. Oh man, I knew it was gonna come back to bite me. Okay. And the locomotive's stuck. The locomotive is stuck over here. Come on, let's move it. Yeah, this is why I'm glad I only took the one job, because even 3 cars of rails, it's heavy enough. I love how they start you at the steel mill, and it's just like being chucked into the deep end, because even though you can only take the little, like, tiny 3 or 4 car jobs, they're all £1,000,000, and you have a DE2. It's rude, is what it is. It's just the game being rude. Alright, let's just let's take it easy. Make sure the brakes are still off. Maybe I can flying switch them because they're so heavy. Maybe we will take some risks today. Maybe I do like to live dangerously. I don't really want to, though. I don't want to live dangerously. I want to just put these away like a normal person. But I don't have a way to run around the train aside from, I guess, going down to the Y. Oh, and I guess I'll use the train brake because otherwise it's going to take 300 years to stop. Stop! Are you serious? How steep is this downhill? Oh, Mother of Mary. We're not going to get moving again. Look how far away we are. Stopping 3 cars. 3. Oh, my goodness. Come on, you can do it. This sucks. I want to get out of here. I'll come shunt this with a DH4. Or a DM3. Yeah, DM3 would work. Shut the door, I don't want to hear that. Oh, we can't even properly flying switch because this is like a downhill, isn't it? No, it's flat. It's flat?! I'm personally offended. These rails are effing heavy, huh? Alright. Put it back in notch 1. Walk out here. Close the cock. Close the cock. Undo that. No! Oh! Oh, I'm so dumb. I never opened the cock. No wonder it took so long to stop. Oh! Son of a gun. Well, whatever, I'm still going for it. Close the cock, undo the thing. Bye. Wait. The throttle's on. Don't want to crazy eights this. Tell me I remember to throw that switch. Okay. I need to get the next cut of cars, whatever it may be. Hopefully something at this end. Bye. I should probably, like, hop up here and stop them before they thump into the other ones. Is this a logistical haul? Oh, that's a lot of cars, though. Oh, and it's a long one, too. Well, I can probably make enough money to do. Tie down this train so we don't have a Lakming Antique on our hands. And then I'm going to go look at jobs again. Because I want to get out of here. This one to the goods factory, huh? That's a pretty steep climb up into the goods factory. 155 tons, though. I think that might be the... Aside from shunting jobs, which... Iron mine, coal mine, those are some long runs. Machine factory. Machine factory is only 128, but I do need a long one for it. These two are way too effing heavy. I'm not doing those. Can't do them anyway, but, you know. Let's see. This one to the goods factory should be the one we leave here on. These two to the harbor. I don't want to stuff more onto that track. So... 162 minutes, and we're going to have to rearrange a lot of crap. And goods factory is pretty close, and it should have some relatively, like, sedate jobs. So, yeah, let's do this one. B8S, huh? Alright, so that's probably this first car here. I remember seeing this guy on its own. Alright, 216. Alright, let's get this guy first. B8S, B7S, and A3S. B7S, huh? That's gonna be a rough one, I bet. Actually, I should figure out where that is, because I'm gonna need to unbury it. What is the name of this car? What is the number? Because I'm gonna need to take it out and stick it on the front of this one. Hopefully it's right here. It doesn't look like it. Nope. Alright. It's here. 088? No, 7 something. 756. No, it's not that one. That one's tied onto other cars. This guy at the end. 736, huh? Alright. Plan. Gonna... I don't have a way to run around cars. Aside from the Y. So, alright, let's grab this one. Run around the Y, grab the other one, run around the Y again. Go grab the third one. Holy suck. And let's actually remember to put the brakes on this time. That'd be cool. That'd be really nice, actually. If I did that, it might help a lot. Hi, Lafayette. What'd you lose? So we need this guy of a B8S. And then we gotta back down there. Yeah, go around the Y. And at least we have the Y. It's fun to drive at the Y at Steel Mill. Alright. We're not there yet. Now I understand why you see those videos of the dude standing there with the hook out. Alright. Set that. Car number 2. Yeah, because then we'll get A3S, then we'll do the thing. Then once we're done, we'll just take off out of here. I could do more, but I'm not going to do more. I want to hit the road. I think you have to do things a little bit more incrementally. Especially considering all this stuff is going to the harbor. We need to clear out the harbor-bound trains when we have the opportunity to. Once we have, like, a Mikado or something. Or even a DM... No, a DH4 would do it. An 06... Oh, excuse me. An 060 might do it. It might struggle. It's also kind of a... I mean, I wouldn't say it's a long way to go. But it is mostly downhill. You just have to worry about braking. And doing the long downhill using a non-lapping brake, or a non-self-lapping brake, that's... I don't love that. Hey, Dragon. You say, what's wrong? Is something wrong with the thumbnail or the title or something? Does it say under construction? No, it doesn't. I figured I would have messed something up. If the question is why am I streaming on a Saturday, it's because I have nothing better to do. Also kind of to make up for the under construction that I missed. Look how these windows don't even open. It's like a giant middle finger. Let's do it this way. So we can roll down the hill instead of powering up the hill when we're coming back into the yard. You're planning on buying 2012? I don't know why you would want to get 2012 in this day and age. I feel like you should just go straight to like 19 or 22. Unless it's wicked cheap. But I definitely wouldn't go earlier than Tane. I mean, if it's wicked cheap, it's wicked cheap. But like, you don't have DLS access, because that's all been shut down, I think. You don't have, like, the modern content manager. Most of the stuff you get isn't going to work if you get it off, like, online. I mean, for all of its faults, Trains a New Era was kind of a quantum leap. Oh, you don't think your PC can handle it? I mean, man, it must be some old thing, because my old desktop could handle... I mean, my old desktop wasn't too bad, but it's real bad by modern computer standards. It really depends on what you have. I wonder if you can, like, test Tane or 19 or something on Steam and then refund it in under 2 hours if it doesn't work right. That might be the only advantage to buying it on Steam. But I don't know. Do you have like an old laptop or something? Because I could understand. Or like an old all-in-one. I knew a poor sap with an all-in-one. I am really chug-a-lugging up this little hill. Man, the DE2 got a nerf. I know people have been, like, saying that, and I've sort of been blowing it off because it's like, it's not that bad. But man, the DE2 got a nerf. I can't wait until they go through and straighten all the stuff on the map out. Alright. Independent brake. Incidentally, the same as the brake I was using last time when I was using the train brake and none of the things were attached. Alright, back it up. We have to go on to 7, right? Yeah, B7. I don't know why it seems so much more sluggish. I'm gonna come out here and like hear the brake squeal because I left the thing on. Don't download a thing. Hello, your computer have virus? Right, it's getting kind of hazy. I don't know where the sun is. Oh, right there, huh? It's getting hazy. And we are rolling downhill. I think I need to throw that switch. Oh good, the bush didn't render in, so I could see the switch. I'm ready to dump the air if something's fishy. Do the railroads online needful and set that switch. Oh yeah, we are rolling in. Okay, I already did it. Most imprecise braking. Alright, well, that was enough. That was more than enough. Alright. What the heck? Where's that sun? Where is that light coming from? Might be able to turn on my graphics just a hair. Dunk. Attach that. Set that. That's tied up. Undo the handbrake, and now we've got to go back around one more time. So, alright, next pickup is on the 3rd track. Oh, there is room for another job for the harbor at this end. So, if I had known that beforehand, I might have tried to do one. But I'm not gonna bother. Let's go around the same way. Damn it. I'm not sure if I got it or not. GT 230M Q720. Yeah, that's old. Wow. Q720. I need to get you a new computer. You could probably find something better than that for like $100 these days. 200 bucks maybe. You can get stuff for cheap. Like stuff that's like 3 generations old but is still more than good enough to play Tane or whatever. Okay, let's use all the brakes that we have. We already did that. I7. I7 720. I don't know what that is, actually. I'm not familiar with that number. I don't know computer parts as well as I would like to. Uh, so I'm not gonna, like, pretend that I know. It sounds old. I mean, a 1.7 gigahertz is kind of the thing that gives it away for me as it being very old. Um, because the thing that was in this PC ages and ages ago, well, up until a couple of years ago, really, was a 3 gigahertz Phenom 2, which the Phenom 2 was a hell of a processor. It was kind of beastly. Don't wheel slip, please. We are actually losing speed doing this, which is funny. There we go. Independent brake, please. And a little bit of train brake and turn that down. Put it back and forward. It's getting dark. Gonna set some lights up. So I guess we're going to goods factory in the dark, huh? At least the weather's good. Trying to be nice to this locomotive because persistent jobs, but bottom line is I still only have the $100 copay. Oh, and I'm getting a phone call, but I cannot answer that right now. Gonna cruise down back onto here. 6, 60, 50 on this stretch. A little bit of wobble. Somebody didn't straighten their spline out. Okay, that was just in time. Probably should have been paying attention some more. A3S, which is way in the back. It is way in the back. It's the last one. Hopefully it's the only car in that siding, but it might not be. I think there's sort of a natural balance in this mod of all the tracks being full, you know? So you have to stop. Like, I could sit here and do all the shunning jobs and fill up the entire yard, and just mark down where I put stuff. But, yeah, I think the Intel cores are 4 numbers, so maybe it's a 1720? I don't know. I assume you're just, like, looking at the sticker on the side of your computer, which, you know, I don't blame you. Oops. Throw the switch, please. A little bit of train brake. Nope. More brake, please. I'm still rolling down the definitely not a hill. Alright. Maybe it's a 72... No, 7200 would be like a 7th gen. So that's very late. I'm gonna get out here to throw some switches. Like that one. Although everything else should be lined until we get to that track. Although it's... Let's see. One, and then there's a turnout in the middle, and then there's another one which we've got to go to the right and then to the left. So... Let's put down the right one. To the right, and then to the left. Or sorry, to the left and then to the right and then to the left, yeah. There's definitely some other stuff in this track. That's upsetting. We're gonna have to pull it out and stick it over there and then come back for it. Thank goodness there isn't like a certain kind of vehicle license. Oh, oops. I've been hitting stuff kind of hard. I need to not do that. Do more safety stops. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. I'm not even going to cut these in, I think. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. Well, what I need to do is I need to take this guy and put it on the other... I can't reach. Dang it. Okay. This isn't the car with the brake on. Darn. Well, I'm sorry to hear that about your PC. This is the car with the brake on. So, with the handbrakes off... I'm not worried about it. Because I don't have much of an independent brake on this thing, as we have found out. Gonna back it up just a little bit. Just a touch. Put the independent back on. I mean, I do recommend 2012. I spent a long time on that version, and it's not bad. There's just going to be a lot of stuff that you're going to be missing out of modern Tane. Modern trains in general. That's the thing with jumping onto such an old version, is that there are some, as much as I hate to say it, there are some live service aspects of modern trains that aren't supported in those earlier versions anymore. The download station is the one that comes to mind. But if that's okay with you, and you just want to play a slightly newer version of trains, yeah, 2012 is not a bad pick. Assuming you're moving up from like 06 or 09. I know a lot of people had 09. I didn't. But I'm gonna put the other car over there. Or maybe I'll just put it over there because it's so close. Yeah, I'll put the other car over there. Graphics, I don't know, fine. You'd have to look at my old videos. I've never been much... I've never really cared about the graphics. I mean, this game's pretty. But, I even have this one turned down a little bit to the point where I don't actually get water on the windows, and I'm not sure what setting I'm missing there. But the graphics did take quite a leap. It was a 9 every 5 minutes... froze every 5 minutes, damn. The graphics did take a reasonable leap from 2012 into Tane. So that's one of the more major differences. That's one of the things that people definitely enjoyed getting in Tane, like shadows and things like that. I definitely need to get the lantern and put it on the back end. I was really wondering why the locomotive was tipping over there for a second. Come on. Come on, brake pipe. Brake cylinder. Just gonna ride this until it's clear of the switch, and then I'm gonna cut it off. Well, actually, I'll just do that, and then that. And then I'm gonna put these cars back where they were. Shoot. My bad. Forgot to close the valve. It's getting dark. Too dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. It's good now, right? Just about. Oh, and of course, the wetness. The wetness. It's gonna give us some slippy wheel time. Not exciting. It's only like 4 cars, and I think it's already clear. There is a decent amount of stuff. I mean, again, I'm a person that I like live off of downloading more stuff and using it to build routes. If you're there to drive around trains, like 2012 isn't bad for the routes that you get. In Tane, they really started paring back those routes and things. You know, sort of what came with the base game, because they started relying more heavily on the DLS. So, you know, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with 2012. I'm just trying to put the appropriate cautions in mind, I suppose. You know, it wasn't a bad game. I wasn't unhappy with it, really. I mean, I was, I guess. That was my most viewed video for a long time, because people love negative criticism, or, you know, negative reviews. But the only reason my trains is superior because I can make maps, yeah. But point is, it's, you know, I got over it, and I moved to 2012 eventually, and I wasn't unhappy there. I was there for a long time. I mean, a good chunk of the Iron Horseman route was built in 2012. All right. All right. We get Trains Plus, I would get Tame on PC. Just, yeah. No, honestly, like, if anybody's moving up to trains in these days, like 19, 22, all these things are decent. I mean, actually, I have gone on record and said before that 22 is, like, unilaterally superior to 19 because it just straight up runs better. Like, they did figure out optimizations between 19 and 22, things that just weren't there before. But that's a moot point right now. There's my other flat car. I didn't mean to do that. Dump it. Put the handbrake back on, or this brake back on. We have stopped. Back it up. I'm going to go over to this car and I'm going to empty the cylinder. I'm going to see if I can couple these guys up, sort of like they do in the, Come here. Come to Papa. Thankfully, I can't die. By the same token, unfortunately, I can't die. Tighten it! Tighten it! No! No! Damn. Almost got it. What? There we go. That wasn't worth the effort. Should have just done it normally. I'm gonna go connect the brakes now. I should have actually waited a second to do that because I want to roll a little closer to the box. How much gas have we got in this thing? Okay, decent amount. This time I'll roll all the way there, although I suppose I still have to go and do the job validator. Oop, sorry. My bad. Wrong thing. Alright, where's my job thing? Right here. My job booklet. And what did I miss? Car's not tied down, once again. That's going to be the problem with doing this. Because I'm always going to forget to tie the cars down. Because they're sitting here on this. And let me just make sure all the air brakes are connected and everything's good, because we're going to leave here. And we're going to head to the goods factory. Man, imagine having friends. Alright, in progress. You completed. Oops. Check that in there. In the wastebasket. We got about 20 grand from doing that. Let's see, freight haul, the goods factory in town. For 10 grand, that's it, huh? Alright, well, at least we'll be out of, like, heavyweightville. Is the old iPortal still working that? I wonder if the new iPortals do. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh, maybe the handbrake should come off. That'll help. And I can probably turn these lights off to like that. Alright, goods factory, here we come. And there's a shop there, not that we'll really have the money to do anything with it. Alright. Track 6. Or 60 kph. We can do this. Still got all 3 of our cars. What we can see in the dark. Have I gone on a steam train yet? In this game or in real life? I haven't been in a steam train in real life. in... Shoot, when was the last time I went on a steam train in real life? It's actually kind of a good... Oh, well, Cass. Yeah, I was at Cass, so it was a month ago. Well, no, it was 2 months ago now. Bye. Oh, in game. Yeah, I did run the... Let's see. I ran the 282 and had a rough time getting some stuff out of the Harper with it. And then I threw down the 060 in creative just to sort of mess around with and see what that was like. Okay. But I do like it. I'd like to do a little bit more of that. Maybe in this playthrough, because I know you can get the 060 pretty early, and it's a decent runner. You know, it can't go all the way across the map, as I found out, without stopping for water, at least. But it seems to be a reasonably good puller because it's all adhesive weight, and it seems to be reasonably quick. It seems to be a sort of steam equivalent to something like the DM3. Something between the DM3 and the DH4. Hi! Hi, Lafayette. Or maybe between the DM3 and the DE2. We've got her screaming. Although I think we're governed at 70, so I'll just not waste gas. And I guess I'm gonna put this down. Oh, wrong button. Like so. Hopefully it doesn't fall. I've had stuff fall through the cab floor before. So, once we cross the river again, it'll be our first right. And then where are we bringing this? D5I. Oh, Pepperidge Farm remembers. Is this a 60-mile-an-hour curve? Okay, we made it. Whatever. Let's see. D5I. This is a strangely arranged place. Oh, we've just got to go all the way around the loop, huh? Alright. Then the engine will be in the back, but the D yard, I think, does have a runner. Yeah, it does at the far end. Alright, it's fine. It's good, it'll work. Coming to our switch here. The other person doing the play testing has sort of pointed out that there are no inbound jobs when you first arrive at a place, which is sort of a good point. Oh shoot, was this a 50-mile-an-hour curve? I thought it was 60. I'll just gun it. The steel mill's filling with jobs for visited stations. Vanilla logic generates incoming and outgoing. Mode overrides the incoming part, and the game is then trying to generate as many jobs as possible. Since no other station's competing for tracks, it all gets filled up with cars. It's interesting. I'm just sort of like watching the developer and the other playtester figure stuff out. It's very intriguing. I don't think we have this something. Oh, that's the machine factory, right? Or the, what is this? Goods factory. Gotta keep an eye out for speed signs so I don't yeet this thing off the track. Just gonna hang on to that. D5i, we've got to go around the loop. 60 kph. All right, let's turn that down. And then we're gonna have to take some sort of set when we get into town, because not only are these tracks rated for 50, the back is rated for like 20 or 30 maybe. It's slow. We're gonna have to take it nice and easy. Like Tina Turner for the first half of Proud Mary. At least we have this run around here. We can make use of that in the future. Alright, this is probably slow enough. Slow enough-ish. Alright. Can probably do this. No, I like the more lights. Oh wait. This is a slightly wider. Need lights that turn to follow the track. Like a Tucker. We've still got all 3 cars. I'm so ready to not use a DE2. Kinda wish the map showed default switch positions. That would be helpful. Alright, D5i. D5i is the one over to the right. Are we lined for it already? No. No, this is the... Oh, I got it. Not like standard, not like where they are, just like by the default positions. Well, it's not a big deal. I think the map does in a way, because it's always the straight through position. I'm gonna pull all the way to the end of this, so that if we don't end up shunting this out in the future, it'll be easier to deal with. That's the other thing. Suspenseful, yeah. That's the other thing that this mod makes you do, is sort of think ahead. You know, not leave a place a godforsaken mess. Alright, let's see. Let's just put on the brakes a little bit, and then we'll just glide to a stop. And we're going to keep using this locomotive, because I don't see why we wouldn't. Although it's probably going to make me pay our fees. I think you pay my fees at some point. Oh, wait a minute. I could have gone another whole car length. Oh well. I'll kill the engine because I don't know what we're going to have to do next. Not waste fuel. No more wasting gasoline. Oh, station's over there. Oh, there's some, this is a logistical haul. They're not explodey boys. They're just boys. Alright, 12 minutes out of 69 minutes. Now that's pretty nice if you ask me. Alright, let's see what we've got. Pipes. Why are we bringing pipes out of here? Shouldn't those come out of the steel mill? Shunting for loading. Oh man, the fact that it doesn't generate unload jobs is nice. Actually, hold on. Let me write this. Aside from not jam-packing the storage tracks, I don't really think it needs to be fixed. At the very least, it prevents the awkward situation where you do some unload jobs first and bury the loading jobs. And it makes rolling up to a new place and needing to clear a spot for your inbound cars. Anyway, alright, let's see what we've got. We've got, oh, well, I get the feeling I know where that one came from. That's the only unloading job we're going to get. We got a loading job. We have a logistical haul to City Southwest. We have a long one haul there. Oh boy, 1,000 tons of scrap metal. Well, we're not doing that one. So we can't do this one either. We can't do this one either. We can do any of these three. And this one's going to the harbor, and I don't really want to drive to the harbor. That's a long drive. This one's 242 tons from where we're at to the machine factory, huh? What do my fees look like? 12 grand, huh? Although I only need to pay $100. Okay. What are we gonna do? We've got a really cheap one to load some stuff and then send it out. We've got this one with 2 drop-offs, which is annoying. I don't want to do it. We've got a whole bunch of other stuff, and I would love to do this one because that is some good, juicy money. But to get there, we've got to climb the hill outside a machine factory. And man, do I not feel like doing that. So I'm thinking we could either do this one, if we just got long one. Because that's only 152 tons. I think I'm going to do that. And I'll do some stuff in the farm. Oh, I'd have to get logistical haul in long one, which Let's look at this. Logistical haul is 20K. Long one is 10K. We have 47 grand. We can do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's clear our fees. Okay. Licenses. We should get logistical haul. This one. Oh, I need concurrent 1 for that. Really? Damn. Alright, well, hold on. Wait, I have 40K. I have 40K. Let's do this one first. Yep. Got that. Long 1. Oh, logistical haul is next. And then let's do train length 1. Look at that! Removes re-rail discount. Our copay goes up. Our copay does not go up for logistical haul. And concurrent orders. Okay. I should probably put these somewhere. Like in my house. I have a house. Let's do this. Oh, well, Central, huh? And that's this cut of cars, isn't it? B2S, yeah it is. Oop. Let's grab my trusty locomotive. Oh, and I'm going to make another note for myself. Which is that I put cars in this track. Oh, it reset the handbrake. This is GF cars in D5I. Or D5I. Three cars in G5I. This is B60 to Harbor. And then the runner is this guy on the outside here, but that track's also empty. I probably should have slept through the night also. And I'm going to have to flip the switch and go through the sort of reverse loop area because I'm not facing the right way otherwise. And for a run this long, going to Oil Well Central. I mean, I guess it's not that long and it's mostly downhill or flat. But for a run this long, asterisk, I am going to want to have the engine facing the right way. For that sweet, sweet airflow. Alright. This... Which track is it? It's this one that runs up the middle there. There's a single boxcar. I think that's for a shunting job that I ruled out immediately. Set that. Forward again. I like this a lot. I like this mod. I will be streaming more of this whenever I can. As long as it keeps working and does not break. What the heck is that? Somebody's scraping up the road outside. Alright, so yeah, just double checking. This is our cut. B2S. That's the one. Then we can do some stuff. We can do some stuff. I used to love shunting, and I don't really like shunting anymore, and I don't know why. But this is going to make me do more shunting, so I'm not opposed to that. I don't have a bell. Just realized I don't have a bell on this locomotive. That around. Back it on up. Let's not break anything or explode anything. I know these are not hazmat cargoes, but you know. Alright. Just a little more. There we go. Thankfully, that is relatively forgiving. It's not that car, it's the one at the other end. Right? Oop. Can I get in? Sounds like the brake's done. Either that or my sound just cut out, one of the two. I wish there was a much higher fee tolerance. And like something that kept sucking your money down endgame. Maybe I can find another mod that does like a unlimited fee tolerance or something. Come on, let's get this thing moving. So. You're supposed to not have more than like 3 seconds of silence. I don't know why I can't just prattle on about nothing anymore. That's my thing. That's why I've got stream chat. Hey, Mew. It's getting toasty in here, though. Let's see. When we get to the bottom of this hill, we're going to have to go to the right. No, we're going to have to go to the left. I'm not going towards the food factory. That'd be a long way to go to get to the oil well. Oh, so we're going to go back the way we came. We're going to run through the steel mill. Better remember to throw the switch there. And, then over to Oil Well Central. That's where I have to go, right? Sure is. B6S, which... Let's look at that, right at the end there. Oop. I pressed Alt by accident. Let's put on a little bit of a set. Just a 1-bar set. Should be enough to handle this. Oh, cool. Have fun at the new layout. It says 6 in either direction, but that is a lot for... It's a lot for a Switch. At least it's set right. I like that. I'm gonna have to read that. The mod author just posted something else. The mod also skips track reservation for shunting load jobs because it ends them on the warehouse track, so shunting load jobs do not require more space than where their cars already are. I think the vanilla game does the same, filling up cars with job, but shunting loads takes more space, leading to a less jammed yard. Oh, I see. Let's get this thing moving, come on. It's only like 150 tons, it's not that heavy. It's only about as heavy as the last train we just took. Alright. What kind of layout is it? You, if you cared to enlighten us. I could have been at the PN today, but I was trying to arrange something with the, I guess you'd call her the landlord. But it didn't work out, I guess. She didn't text me. Oh, Pura branch line. I would say I've got something for that, but it's a T1, so probably doesn't belong in the branch line. I've got a caboose that one of the folks at the NBW gave me. I don't actually know where that is. I think it's in one of the bins at the PN. It doesn't have windows. Knee deep in the Steam era. That's a good name for something. Like an episode of a podcast. Looks like it's starting to get light out. The sky is turning purple. I'm not used to this. It's either going to become light or we're going to get like a tornado. Okay. Let's get this thing moving. $60 on a 10. Just juice it. Let's go. Let's make it move. Although, like I said, I think it is governed at 70. Knee deep in persistent jobs testing, yeah. We only get a couple licenses, but we're well on our way to some good things. And I can't say I'm unhappy with the performance of the DE2. I was unhappy with the performance of the train brake when it was actually not a train brake, it was an independent brake. But, man, when you're trying to lug around a few carloads of rails, with this, yes, this thing does definitely fail as a shunter, but it's a nice light road locomotive, and man, the fees on it are cheap. It's probably the cheapest locomotive to run. Maybe if you're being really, really cautious, the 060 will beat it out, but I don't think so. That's the best thing about this, especially when you get towards the end game and you get your the contract bonus time goes way down, and the fee tolerance and your copay goes way up. like I need to get something from here to here without spending too much money. You can totally min-max this game and just go, like, well, you can just do harbor to military base or whatever. But from, like, the far-flung corners of the world to the harbor every time and just bring, like, your single largest consist and a DE6. And just grind out the end game that way, if you can even call it an end game. Because I don't feel like this game has much. This game does not have much of an end game. I mean, it doesn't have much of a. I feel like you get through it really quickly, especially in realistic. If you can keep your trains on the track, you get through this game pretty damn fast. Small power for the road, large power for switching, yeah. Alright, I got that. Gonna need to slow it on down because I don't know if we're lined through the yard here. That is a... Oh, it's a yes. Pleasantly, we are lined through the yard. Hello, steel mill. Goodbye, steel mill. I'm glad to see that this is working, though. Like the mod in general. Because this yard is exactly how we left it. And it's also kind of lagging for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't like steel mill in particular. My computer. We are also about to load 2 more places, but they may have already loaded. Alright, and let's, that's a 60 kph. And we're going 50, so I think we'll be okay. If I have my first major wreck in Derail Valley while I'm testing the Persistent Jobs mod, that'd be humiliating. Persistent mess. What happens if you, like... What happens if you delete stuff? Because it's supposed to be a persistent world. I don't know what is and isn't persistent. Are the locomotives persistent? If I dump a bunch of cars down a hillside, I assume they'll stay there. But if I delete a car, will another one spawn somewhere? Will the jobs keep, like, getting smaller and smaller as you have, as you, like, break the cars down and shunting, or will it always end up putting them back together, like those shunting jobs? Is it really the jobs that are persistent, or is it just the cars? I'm about to wreck this train. I just realized we were going 70 and a 50. Wow, alright. Well, we made it through that. Seems like everything's still on the track. One car job with a persistent original payout amount. Yeah. Well, that'll happen. If you do the tutorial and you bring, like, the starting flat car or the starting hopper car or whatever it is over to the steel mill, it'll generate a job for it. I do wonder if the jobs stay, like the exact jobs. I know it's called persistent jobs, but I guess we'll find out what does work and what doesn't. Alright, we are getting pretty close. So the oil well is, like, right there. And we're going to B5S, right? B6S, okay. And that's the farthest siding track. But I don't know if something's going to be on that siding track, so I might have to back it in. And also, we're probably going to have to take another another whatchamahooza job out of here. Because yeah, okay, it looks like I didn't see anything spawn in there, but I'm ready to jump. I'm ready to dump it if I see. Ah! Well, we're not gonna fit this cut in here like this. Wait, stop. Did it fit? No. Not even close. Damn it. Alright, now what? Kinda wanna run around this cut and then push it in, but I don't have a place to do that. Well, I guess if I left it on one of the main tracks here, and then use the other yard to run around it. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Or I'll just... I suppose what I can do is just go in there and then push this entire cut of cars back. But I don't really want to do that. I want to run around the train. Instead of trying to push 17 cars of junk. Or, well, 17 cars of nothing, really, because it's all shunning jobs. These are flammable. Those are flammable. Where are the explodey boys? Those, probably? Yeah, those are explodey. And then we'll see what we can actually do here, because there's not going to be a lot for us to do. Like I said, maybe we can just putter over to the farm. Also, one could always flying switch it. Not recommended. I wonder if it would have let me turn in that job. It is surprisingly lenient with, like, fitting the whole consist on the track and fouling points and things like that. Yeah, definitely the crew vehicle we need in this game. I know there's, like, a hand car that you can throw down. The crew vehicle we need in this game is a white pickup truck. A white, like, mid-2000s Ford F-150 without the extended cab, or maybe with just, like, the slightly extended cab or whatever it is. And, with the Derail Valley logo on the side of it. Everyone who's ever been near an effing railroad track knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I think we've kind of cleared those points back there, so... yeah, okay. Peace. We'll be back for you. Yeah, I don't know how it handles that, if it occasionally reshuffles the jobs or whatnot. I don't know, there's something in the back of my mind that goes, this shouldn't work as well as I think it's going to. And I don't really know why. Okay, there's another DE2 here. I guess if we wanted to, we could grab the other one and then do get multiple unit servicing with the money we're going to get. Although I think this job is only worth, what? Well, 20... yeah, so with the time bonus, it's going to be, like, 35K, 37K, maybe even 38. I don't know. It's gonna be a chunk of change. God, the independent brake on this locomotive is so weak. It's so weak. Dude, I'm just sliding all over the place. It's the wrong window. It's also the wrong window. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna go barreling through into the explodey boys. It is interesting how it's sort of flipping a switch and it makes it a different game. This is doing Derail Valley, while on the one hand it can be fairly, what's the word? Desolate, you know? You can tell there's still other stuff going on in the world because cars move around when you're not there. And here it is just like, you are in charge of this world, it is yours, and you're gonna have to keep track of it. Maybe I'm reading too far into it, but it feels like it's a different vibe. Alright, so we're going to grab these cars by the rear end, we're going to shove them into that track, and if we can't fit them all in that track, then we're going to have to shove a little more, but I don't want to do that. Like I said, I don't want to have to move those cars very much, because we're going to have to figure out what car is the handbrake on, and then we're going to have to push them a little bit further, and then we're going to have to keep them from, like, rolling away, because I don't want to air them all up. It looks like we did a half-decent job of spotting these old cars, though. This also kind of makes me want, like, a VR headset. Check City Southwest. What's going on with City Southwest? Let's pay attention to the train I'm driving. I forgot fast travel is a thing. That is a thing I could do. It loaded a load of shunt load. I thought there was only one outbound track, making it never able to fit. I mean, I guess that just goes to don't do all of the shunt jobs before you try to leave, because I don't know, it helps keep things balanced a little bit, I guess. I didn't put a handbrake on this, so. But I did leave the thing off at the other end. Oh man, I forgot about that. Okay. I also want to go see some damn Alcos. I want to go back to the little railroad up in, like, just into New York State or wherever it was. Eagle Bridge. Can't remember what it was called. The something brook? Oh. Wrong way. Alright, if we can move these guys past the points. And we're definitely going to have to do some shunting jobs here when we come in with our next load of cars. If we can get Hazmat 1 or something and get some of these prepped for heading out, because we're about to fill up this yard. Damn, this game got pretty. It was already pretty, but damn, it's real pretty now. Kind of wish the geography wasn't such nonsense. We're not past it yet. How about now? Nope. How about now? Cool. Let me in. I don't even know why I'm bothering with the independent brake. I can see those cars over there. This poor thing. Really putting it through its paces today. And with any luck, it'll fit, but I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to be 1 or 2 cars too long, and we're going to have to shove the other consist. Thankfully, the other consist only has 1 handbrake applied, so... I mean, I might just be able to push it. It's not good for it, but at least you don't have to pay for brakes. I guess it doesn't actually matter, huh? Now, if it wasn't persistent jobs, I could have just left this engine in the middle of the consist. But because I'm going to have to come back here someday and sort this place out, I'm not leaving my engine in the middle of the consist. So, I think in the future, this was really just a test to make sure that the game worked. If I want a longer playthrough, I can turn down the rewards, I can turn off the time bonus. We're definitely going to crash into those cars. You know, that sort of thing. Not having the time bonus is honestly, it's just sort of like pressure's off. Not worried about anything. Stop, 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 stop. Oh! Just a little smooch like you're kissing your sister. Yeah, okay, so we are about 1.5 cars too far. Where's the end of this consist? Right here. Is this the car? No. How much room do we have on the other side? Oh, there are multiple consists here. Shoot, we do not have a lot of room on this side. This is already coming back in. We have barely enough room. Wow, alright, I'm going to have to make a note that this is full. And then when we have some hazmat jobs, we're going to have to come back here and sort it out. I'm just going to see if I can shove it. Come on, let's go. Let's make it move. It's just 1 handbrake. Can't be that bad. Well, it's going to be 2. But let's get, that is good enough. Alright, have fun, Mew. Thanks for hanging out. Station house. Over here. Little baby station office. I did it, right? I did it! In half an hour. 40 grand. That's even more than I thought it was going to be. Alright, can't do that one. Can't do that one. I can't do any of the freight hulls out of here because they're all hazmat. So that's no good. I can't do any of the jobs at all because they're all hazmat. So what track was that we just filled the hell up? This was track 6, right? We're gonna have to go over to the farm for the next job. Yeah, B6S. So this is OWC. OWC D6S full. And are there any other... I'm gonna call this all yard tracks full. Is this a siding? That's an out. Those are all out. There's no I. Oh, there's no I because it only takes... Gotcha. Right, that makes sense. Because it only takes empties. It doesn't have to take anything else in. I'm just going to say OWC yard full. Then. Because yard's full. Let's run up the line to the farm then. Alright, so let's run up the line here. Let's see what's going to go on at the farm. The farm is a pretty simple place. I used to love going here and just shunting the whole thing. Alright. How quickly can we run down to the farm? Also, I wonder what locomotives are there. Or locomotive, I guess. It only spawns one. We're gonna find out. Maybe it's another DE2. Maybe it's something else we can use. I mean, the fact that we have 40 grand already, again, 47 grand, we can unlock another locomotive. And if it's the DM3, I might be tempted. If it's the 060, I also might be tempted. I don't know if the 060 spawns at the farm, though. Alright. Oh, there is a DM3. I'm just going to pull up in front of the station building. And I'm going to line my switch back to the main line so that I don't kill myself later. So let's see what we've got. I didn't check the steel mill to see if the locomotive stayed. Or if it spawned a new one or what. I'm going to cut the fuel so we can go and look at stuff in relative peace and not be burning money. Alright. Long one, which we actually got. Long one. Still only 200 tons. That's not a lot of money. Oh, this is 2 pickups. I was about to ask why they were even remotely the same amount. This is long 2, so we can't do that. Logistical haul, 11 grand, a long 2 to City Southwest, which we can't do. Yeah, there are a couple of shunting jobs here. Again, these are all going to come out to tiny little, whatchamacallit jobs, like, freight hauls. And I'm not sure if I like that. But I don't know how complicated you have to make the mod so it would start recombining cars. Although, once again, I'm not actually sure if that's a thing or not. Okay, so some of these had more than one pickup. Wait, did the 2-car job have 2 pickups? Because I think I found them. Yeah, I sure did. Okay, and this one has 2 pickups. Oh, sorry. This one has 2 pickups as well. And I do have concurrent jobs. So I could just do these 2 at the same time. This one also has 2 pickups. Well, if I was gonna get the DM3, then I would do more than 2 at a time. But for now, I think I'm just gonna do this one. Okay. And this one. Then I'm going to grab my trusty DE2. I'm going to turn it back on. And I'm going to go find some of these. So this is the 2-car one. I think I've found those 2 cars. They are on B3 and B1. Alright, someone outside has a very small penis. It is working, amazingly enough. These are outbound tracks, right? 60, 3S. Let's look at all the other ones also. 3S is the blue hopper in the boxcar, so we need that one. And then 1S, which is 488, which might be that car right there. Oops. Nope. Throw that, throw that. I'm very glad it's working well, because this really made this game for me. Three S, 1S. What does it want them to look like? Not that one. Yeah, okay. I could really feel the deceleration there for some reason. I guess I've been complaining about the independent brake this whole time and was trying to prove me wrong. Alright. Let's tie that up, air it up. Let me go find which car has the handbrake applied. Is it this one? Nope, it's this one. Right there. Wonderful, okay. Is this 488? Yes! Awesome. Bender, that's a good question that I've been pondering. What does happen when a locomotive go boom? I'm not entirely sure. I'd like to think that it just stays there until you go and fix it. So there's another car or two buried in the middle here. I think that one is also part of this consist. Or not this consist, but part of one of the consists. The fact that I keep falling off this car is getting annoying. No, I'm not going to blow up the engine. No thanks, not right now. But really the question isn't what happens when you blow engine up, because I assume it's not any different than regular Derail Valley, is that it sits there until you fix it. Whether you do that via insurance, copay, or you do it sort of by dragging it to a repair station and repairing it manually. Alright, so I think I'm going to put these guys on a B2I for the moment. Oh, that's crawling. Let's just... That can take its time. It's going to run into it. It'll be fine. Let's look at the other job that we have. This one. We're looking for a car on B3S and a car on B1S, which the car on B1S is 525. Looking at more than one thing at a time. 525. Is that this one? Nope. B1S, 525. This one. Perfect. And this one. Okay, so I just have to run around what I have. If I get the DM3 out here, it'll get blown up in a matter of time. Absolutely. Alright, I don't want to have my locomotive in the middle of these two consists, because I think they're both going to the same place, so I can just take them both. If I look at... These are going to food factory in town. Yeah, they're both going to food factory in town. Okay. Open that. Open that. Brake wheels over here. So I'm going to put these cars on this middle track, and then I'm going to run and grab the other two. Or I can just go and do these, get that done, then go get the other two. But how long do I have for this? I've got 110 minutes. Yeah, okay, we're going to do this my way. The issue with the small locomotives is you cannot see past the end of them. Alright, back it up. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, we're still moving, so I can't do that. How come I can't change the reverser? Oh, that's why. Not only were we still moving, I still have the throttle on. That'll do it. And that... Oh, wait, the blue hopper's at the end. I was going to say the blue hopper will be a nice marker between the two cuts of cars, but that's not going to happen. That one. I do kind of wonder, if you take multiple jobs at once, will it turn them into one? I don't think so, because when I... Currently put in a laundry room when I'm trying it, it is cheaper than commercial, but it only has top loaders. Top loaders are okay. I have a top loader downstairs. They generally have a higher capacity. Does it have an agitator or not? The agitator is the big thing that sticks up the middle for schmucks like me who didn't know right away. And had to look it up when my mom asked me. So it's the two cars at the end here. It does have that. Okay. I'd be careful with sensitive stuff in there then. Because the agitator can... The agitator can hypothetically damage things, especially if it's overloaded. But... Like, you know, detergent bottle. Why do you have to wash a detergent bottle? I don't wash my detergent bottle. Maybe like the detergent cup, but worst case scenario, you just don't, I guess. I wasn't used to my laundry having a sink near it until I moved here. I don't know. The $3 savings, that makes the difference to me. Stop! Oh. I guess we will find out what it's like to break the engine. Given time. I'm guessing Dean doesn't have a laundry room sink. Yeah, we knocked 15% of... We damaged that one a little bit. I've had to use my laundry room sink to do laundry. It does make the thing icky, I just kind of find that funny. When my washer died, I had no other way to do laundry, so I had to do it by hand. I don't think I did a good job as a machine. Alright, we're gonna have to get that switch. Independent brake, throttle off, reverser forward, throttle on. Let's not smash into this one, how about? Let's see. 10 kilometers per hour is too fast, it doesn't like that. It's going down. Let's try 5. Did we... No, I still see a space thanks to the shadow. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I like having a laundry there. I mean, if you're doing it just to stick it to the man, I guess if that's what it's worth to you. Oh, handbrake. At some point, I might get a little overzealous here and end up with a runaway. Alright. Let's get those other cars. Fill up over here. Am I filling these both up in the same place? Because load at A2. Load at A2. Okay. Alright, it'll be fine. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Once again. Alright, we've got, let's see, maybe 4 or 5 car lengths. And we're going a little quick. I'll scoot us down with the independent a little bit. We've got maybe 2 cars, 2.5. One car. Okay, we have slowed down too much. Brake on a little bit. Half a car. Alright. Here we go. We're going to open the brake valves. And then we'll use that end because I'll be able to see the switch because I'll be at the right end of the train. Come on, let's go. You can do it. I hear brakes. Did I put the handbrake on? No, I didn't open the valves. Come on. I gotta do some hardcore parkour. I did open the valves. What am I missing? Did I not open these valves? No. What's wrong with the brakes? Oh, shoot. You're fine. Ah. Didn't open these brake valves. I didn't have brakes on anything. Oh, and now there's a problem. Okay. Because the other end is open. I should have checked the cock at the other end is what I should have done. this away. Not that. Well, hopefully it's okay, and I haven't just wrecked the wheels too much. Or the traction motors on this. Alright, that was the first time I've almost blown something up. And we will have to pay for that. But thankfully, we have copay. We have insurance. We're insured. And hopefully that's not a problem. Everything will be alright. And I'm glad this didn't decide to have us use multiple different loading tracks for these two jobs, because that would have been very annoying and very unexpected. But like I said, we've got like 2 hours to do this, so I don't really see why. Can we stop the train? Alright. We have all the train brake now. Alright, we are not lined to the right track. We need that one. That's why you always check if you can hear brakes. Alright. Can't wait until we can start emptying out that oil well. Where's the machine? Oh, it's over there. Let's stop. Alright, we're stopped. I just was writing a thing to the mod people. Let's see, there are 2 trains. And they're all fully loaded. They're both fully loaded. Alright, so I can wrap this up here. Well, I can wrap the jobs up here. But what I want to do is go put them over in a track. Just don't know which one. Let's look. Actually, indeed let us look, because... Is there an inbound track here, or is this all outbound? No, there is one inbound track. It's track 2. Okay. Gosh darn it. Keep doing that. Okay. Validate the didn't tie it down. Once again, need to tie the handbrake down. Alright. Let's go over there and do that. Every gosh darn time. I should have just checked the jobs while I was over there. And then come back here and done this. And well, actually, no. I have to end it here. They do end here, so I have to go back. That is going to take some getting used to. I thought it was a bug at first, and then I was told by the original mod creator that it was intentional. Alright. That's done. There's money waiting for me. That was a job with like 4 pickups. Okay. Yeah, it spawned 2 baby freight hauls instead of 1 big one. And we can only take 2 at a time anyway. Well, these are all going to Food Factory. Every single consist here is going to Food Factory, except for that one. Hmm. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't really matter what track I put it on, huh? It just needs to have room for 5 cars, which it doesn't. We do not have room for 5 cars anywhere over here, it looks like. Can I go up, please? Maybe we do. Maybe we can squeeze them in if we really shove. On this track here. Food Factory, huh? Food Factory is pretty far from here. And my engine's facing the wrong way. This one's not. But I would want to take something else. One of these other large consists if we were taking the DM3. Which I wouldn't be opposed to. I wouldn't be opposed to. Let's see. I mean, we can't take the long 2, but we can take the long 1. And then maybe one of the other ones. 417 tons. It's a long way to go for the little DM3, but it'd be alright. We'd make it. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm going to leave these guys here then, instead of trying to wedge them onto this track. I'll just leave them blocking the crossing, a classic Class 1 move. So let's turn that off, and then we'll leave this guy behind. Turn the fan off. Apply the handbrake. And, alright, the doors are closed. Yeah, if this guy wasn't facing this way, I would probably just take these 2 consists out of here. But for now, they'll live right here. Let's see if I did any traction motor damage. That's something I should be curious about. Fees. Locomotive 10. Let's see the details. Locomotive damage, 6 grand. Mechanical powertrain, electrical powertrain. Oops! Resource, oil. Emissions. Alright, gonna bin that. And let's just pay our fees. Ooh, it's gone up, $6,000, huh? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't have manual servicing yet. Yay, I can now buy new licenses. Alright. Licenses. Let's see. DM3. Love that. Let's see. Multiple unit or manual service. I kind of want to do manual service right off the bat. Although we could get the 060 license also. Well, what would help right now? Probably concurrent orders. Honestly. So we could take more than one thing. We could take... If we got concurrent orders too, we could take all this stuff. We could take this, and this with the DM3, and you know what? I don't even think it would break a sweat. I think it would be perfectly fine. It could manage that. Let's get concurrent too. Alright, I've got another 10 grand. Can I use it on anything? Because I don't want to have to pay my copay again. I don't think so. No, not yet. Alright, so that's that license. Copay has gone up. Everything's gone up. And we're going to take this job, and this job. This guy is the shorter one. It's got the 2 brown hoppers in the middle of it. So which one is that? Is that this one? That's this one. Yeah, okay. Okay. So let's grab the DE2 once again. Put these cars on the back end of it here. DE2 is on the wrong end of the train for this, but we'll just run around, I guess. Doing lots of running around today. Oh, let's empty the air out of that. Because we're going to come right back to it, so it's okay. The air bleed won't be too bad. There should be a switch for the air pump. So that we can just not turn it on and run this thing with the handbrake. Oh. Alright, let's move. Oh, there's the standpipe. That's good to know where that is. For if we're coming through here with the 060 or the 282 and we need some water. Some water. Alright, brakes. Is it raining again? It's just kind of foggy. Oh, is that lightning? Yeah, I want to stick these cars at the other end of that consist, and then maybe get the locomotive out of the way. Maybe just put it in front of some of the other cars on one of the other tracks, or over here even. And yeah, and then we'll leave with the diesel mechanical. Which, if you guys want to see me blow something up, best odds that I'll do it with the diesel mechanical. Because I'm not good at that locomotive. It takes a certain kind of knack that none of the other locomotives do. I don't know if I have that knack. My only thing is I wish I could throw it in neutral while we were on the move. That's the only thing that I wish that the DM3 had, aside from like a pamphlet that tells you the shifting positions. Don't need wipers. Stop. Nailed it. Maybe even a little far. Come on. Oh. Back it up just 6 inches. There we go. There we go. Set that, set that. That ought to be everything. Alright, very cool. Using this end of the yard is so much easier because there isn't a slope, number one, and number two, it's just that much closer. It's so much closer. Alright. I hear brake sounds. Oh, because I did put the handbrake on for some of these cars. This one. I was just thinking about that. I was going like, do I have to take handbrakes off? No, no, it'll be fine. It was staying because of the air brakes. But no, it was staying because of the handbrakes. I have once again done damage. I have done damage. Nothing exploded, but I've done damage. Do 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 do. Alright. It's that consist right there. And I'll just put this in front of one of the shunting holes. I think I got it. Is the switch stand on this side or the other side? It's on this side. Alright, that helps. Got some long arms. Come on. There we go. Need a higher DPI mouse. I understand the utility of a high DPI mouse now. Alright, back it up. Let's not wheel slip. Roof walks and running over the top of grain. That'll do it. Good thing I can jump like LeBron James or something. Just gonna do a little more running. Running and jumping. Also, I can just walk on top of grain. That's nice. I'm gonna hope these are all gonna go to the same inbound track, or that's gonna be very annoying. But let's see, we've got the 3-car consist and the 2-car consist, then everything else. So it shouldn't be that bad, but we will see when we get there. I mean, this is going to be a lot of effort for the little DM3. But damn, if there's any locomotive in this game that's the little engine that could, it's that thing. The disadvantages it has and the difficulty in operating it is, man, it's made up for by the fact that it's a real puller. So I'm looking forward to this. Good thing we're doing buffers in this game, you know? Because if not, just the thumping into other consists. Are we there yet? Morgan to Morgan, are we there yet? Oh shoot, I didn't jump. No. We're almost there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on, keep going. Come on, almost. This is funny. It's the slowest train ever. Come on. The one with the DPI button. Oh, are you serious? I guess I'll finish shoving it with this instead of pulling this off and... Yeah. Alright. I'm going to couple them together. That's not it. It's on the crossing. There it is. Couple these suckers together. That and that. So that should be all set. I'm going to air it up with that. We could always just take this guy with us as like an extra brake thing. But I think actually I'm just going to leave him right here because he fits. So oh, it's rolling. It's rolling. I know it's not. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to cut that, turn that light off, turn all these breakers off, turn the engine off, and then make sure the engine's off. Put the handbrake on this guy. Should pay attention to the fact that vendors give me mouse recommendations. I'm not really in the market for a new one. I just should get a new one. This thing, I don't even know where it came from. B100. It doesn't even have, like, branding on it. Oops. Just ran into a boxcar. It's just a plain black mouse. No idea where it came from. Oop. Hold tight, everybody, one sec. And we're back. I might have a marble mouse somewhere. Oh, well, there's like the good kind of marble mouse that has the marble on the bottom, and then there's the bad kind of marble mouse that has the marble on the top. I know which one you want me to get. That's not the one I want. Right, we'll take that. We'll take that. And we'll take this. Alright, time to get in the submarine. boy. Okay, so electric starter. I can imagine, Dean. You don't have to imagine. Right. Starter. Starter. Turn off the ship's wheel. Love that. Alright. We're light engine. We can move like so. Reverser forward. Brakes off. Let's motor. Alright. I'm gonna have to turn on my volume for this because hearing what the diesel mechanical sounds like is very important. Alright. Maybe I should put my headphones on. Let's see. We need B5. That's everything on B5, right? Well, those were on A2L, but whatever. Did I put them on the wrong track? Did I put them on the wrong track? No, I don't think I did. On B6, not B5. Oh, wait. Don't need to do that. Alright. Come on, let's get this, I'll put that in the run position. I think this is the right... I mean, this is the right track. I think it's the one we went on, but it might not be. I might have goofed that. Which would be very annoying, but I will have to check. Perfect. We did, in fact, goof that. Son of a gun. Alright. Let's move these guys over to the correct track now. Oh, man. After all that effort. Alright. Let's, cut that. And we'll have to go back because the brake pipe didn't render. Let's do that, that. Couple it up once more. Turn everything on. Turn those off. Undo this. Alright, come on, let's motor. Oh, I dumped all the air out by accident. Okay. I can't believe I did that. Son of a gun. Alright, now let's move. No wheel slip. Also, hey, Pat. So I have a notepad document. Because I screw stuff like this up all the damn time. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do, though? While I'm here, I'm gonna set this back to normal. Because if I don't do that, I'm going to come barreling through here. And I'm going to come barreling into a train. Whoa, wrong thing. Come on, let's move it. Ryan, I'm trying real hard not to do barrel rolls out here. I haven't had a big wreck in Derail Valley yet. Maybe I'm just playing the game wrong, but I'm trying so hard, man. Alright, well, we've started these jobs, which I'm glad I paid attention to the jobs when I went to start. C4I. Oh, D2I. Oh, and it's the middle consist too. Oh, man. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm wedged inside of a boxcar. That's upsetting. Those two cars have to go to a different track than the rest of these, and I'm not sure if I want to figure it out now or then. Honestly, I should have checked that and rearranged it when I did this. No, we just need to get him there. We'll see if we have time to do that properly when we get closer. Alright. This is a reference to when Jim Cornell was the only crew member on 1278 for a while. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm the one crew member. Alright, is it... Tell me it's this car. It's not. It's the one by the engine. Son of a gun. Man. Missed opportunities galore. I could have made, lemonade out of lemons by putting those cars in the wrong place. But instead, the two that need to come out are now in the middle of the train. Oh, well. Oh, well, these guys are going to Food Factory, too, so there's, like, no chance that I'm gonna be in the way by parking this locomotive on this track. No chance! So let's do that. And it's auto-saving. Always good when it's doing that when something's about to happen. Alright. Handbrake on. Off. Off. Shut the door. Alright, we're leaving you here. Food Factory 2, my favorite. Okay, alright, we're almost out of here. What is this light reflecting off of? Oh, so it's this car then. There we go. Let me just double check to make sure that... Alright, let's air this up. It says... Oh, it's the Independent. Yeah, we aired up. Alright, cool. We like that. Let's drop it down to first gear. Put that in run. Throw that in forward. And we're already rolling. How about that? This is a locomotive that just wants you to abuse it. It wants you to slam it through the gears. Whoa, okay. Well, we just jump straight to, like... Oh, wow, okay, this is... Oh, well, there's my problem. Maybe I should couple to the train. I was like, man, it's not having a problem at all. Why? It's weird that I didn't have to air it up very much. That didn't make any sense. How long do I have to finish these? Because at this rate, they're never getting done. Oh, man. 87 minutes. And we've spent how long of it just messing around? I was just thinking about how I really should be checking the whole train for, like, handbrakes and things before we leave. Try that one. Avast. Alright, that. Tell me this is long enough. Yep. Tie it up. Did I put this thing in charge? There, charge. And I think everything else should be okay. Let's just set the lights type R on the rear. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. Alright, let's put it back in first. Good God. Alright. I didn't think I was that dumb, but here we are. My own Bates job has died. Didn't check the log. For the steel mill... as full as it was, I did get a job generate there, so I guess you got the time. There is no job to there from goods factory. It's interesting. Okay. Let's try to leave. Put that in run position. How about we go forward? I hear brakes. Oh, it's ours. Okay. Pop a squat. We are moving this whole consist, which is nice. I'm just going to run down the train and make sure I don't hear brakes. And also that we have the entire train, which we do. And I don't hear brakes. So that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. And we're in. Alright. Let's try second gear. And I was thinking that, well, I'm about to die in a boiler explosion meme. Yeah. It'd be kind of tough to have a boiler explosion in this, but I'll give it my best shot. Alright. We're moving at a brisk 20 miles an hour. Turn that off. Pump up the gears one more time. This is like 4th or 5th or something. I mean, for what it's worth, it doesn't seem to have any trouble moving the thing. But boy, this engine is slow. The crown mechanism has failed, and I'm going to die in a boiler explosion. This is the one I really need to keep tabs on. I mean, if I let the tack go too high, we just blow up the engine, which isn't good. We don't want to do that. But we blow up the transmission. But if this gets too high, bad things happen. Hey, look at that. It's getting high. And if we don't put too much pressure on it, it won't be too bad. I mean, we can mosey from here to Food Factory at 30 kilometers an hour. It won't be a very fast trip, but we'll get there. And then if I remember right, yeah, C4I and D2I. So the D yard is the one that's off to the side. It's over here. I think what we do is we pull into the C yard with the whole train. Hopefully there's room in C4I. Oh yeah, there will be, because it's the first time we're going there. We pull into C4I. We cut off the first 5 cars. We put the 2 aside. We put the first 3 back on the train, and then we take the 2 where they need to go. I think that might be quicker. Well, it might be quickest to... Hold on. It might be quickest to cut off the first 5, bring the 2 over to the D yard, and then bring the 3 back, and then finish up everything. Because that's fewer maneuvers. The yard won't be full because it's persistent jobs. Thankfully. Thankfully, I know that to be the case. Let's do that. Come on. Come on, it's only 700 tons. How bad can it be? Actually, it's more than 700. That's a lot of train. It is genuinely a lot of train. I mean, we've got... Let's see. This is 400. This is 135. This is 60. So... yeah, it's a decent amount of train. If I pull this back, will it explode? No. I saw wheel slip for a second. That never happens on this thing. Yeah, the persistent jobs mod doesn't generate any jobs in the inbound tracks when you arrive at a station for the first time. So... we are guaranteed to have an open slot for us when we get there, which is really nice. Let's mosey. I think we're all off the slope now. Again, the speed limit is not going to matter for, like, this entire journey. We can just mosey on up there. It's not going to take us an hour. But we can gear up again as soon as that temperature gets down far enough. Alright, that's far enough. I kind of like doing that. It's a totally different, like, you have to move your mouse in a different sort of way to get that done when you're sitting down, but I like it. We have all of the sand. Everything's fine. All the lights are on properly. I don't need the wipers. This is American Truck Simulator. Except I'm in a diesel mechanical. Except I'm on rails, as it were. Come on, let's get this guy moving. That's not good. Just one off the top notch seems to help a lot. Oh boy, okay. I still think I'm going to be able to get this with the time bonus without too much trouble. So you know, no job of steel from goods factory I did here, so it could just be the non-generated. Okay. That's over to like the starting area. Alright, we're getting the temperature. The oil temperature is going down. That's always good. We're starting to wobble around. Track is not good. Oh, shoot. Put that in top gear. I almost blew up the transmission. Hi, Venkman. This would have been an awkward spot to have to go get a rescue engine in. We would have had to go back to a steel mill and get a DE2, but that DE2 would not have been able to get us really anywhere. Maybe we could have gone as far as... It wouldn't have been able to get us back up the hill. Maybe we could have gone as far as the Y for goods factory, and then pulled the DE2 off, run around the train, grabbed this locomotive, serviced it in goods factory. Or something. I mean, I think I have enough money that I can cover our copay. It's 11 grand. I don't know how high our copay is. Yeah, this is fine. We're fine. Where's my map? So, we're over here, we gotta do this, and then we gotta do the really annoying bit through here, and then down into Food Factory. I do like... Yeah, I mean, there's not really a good reason to go around this way. I guess... Is this like a low-grade route? I guess I can check. I have a grade map somewhere. Let me just, That's not what I want. I'm gonna have to keep checking on this, though. Like I said, this is a locomotive that wants you to kind of abuse it. It wants you to be on the throttle all the time. So, you know. Oh, I have a Gray's map. Okay, so, yeah, this... It's not what I would call a low-grade route, because there's still some decent grades, but there's less... Yeah, there are fewer grades, and they are a little bit lower to go around the other way. So maybe I could have gone the other way. I've never really thought about that. Alright. We haven't crossed the river yet. So we're going to do that now. I can take this curve at 60. I'm reasonably confident I can take this curve at 60. We're getting the little angry flange noises, but it's okay. We're also going to start going up again, I'm pretty sure, so... Yeah, we are going to go up again, so we need to stay on it. I don't think there's any speed limits under 60 for this stretch here. So there's no reason not to stay on it. Okay. I didn't see if there was a speed sign, but I'm pretty sure I came through this area. Oh, shoot, I'm gonna need to, I'm gonna need to do the thing. Where is it? I'm gonna get jump scared by a switch lever. There it is. There we go. Got it. Yeah, the diesel mechanical is... It's pretty inefficient seeming because there's a lot of, like, rolling resistance, I guess. If it just feels so full all the time. Why am I lying to go to the oil well? Alright, let's go. At some point, I'm going to look back and I'm going to see, like, just a set of glowing red brakes from the handbrake we left on or something. But for now, this is fine. I mean, we haven't... When this thing's in top gear, it's really tough to max it out and blow it up. If I just yanked on one of these levers down, it would blow up immediately. Ask me how I know. I kind of wish we could replace the fuses if we broke something. I kind of wish we had these, like... So I used to play a lot of Microsoft Flight Sim X. And by that I mean I used to play the demo all the time. And in the demo, and there were a couple of videos of this many, many moons ago on this channel, I would set all of the stuff to break within about 20 minutes and just see how long I could stay in the air. Uh-oh. And it'd be neat for, like, gauges and stuff to randomly malfunction. Ugh. Right on the edge. This is like a 1.4% up. I missed the sign. But this area is all like... It's all over 1%. It's all sort of curvy and annoying. We are over here. And then we have to take the left up here, which... Is that fog? Oh, no. Oh, hell no. I don't want fog. Like, Derail Valley gods have seen fit to make my life even harder. I will push it over red line just a little bit, just to get juice out of this. Come on. We are not getting stuck over here again. This is where I got stuck the first time I did a really big job here, and it's because I had my handbrake on the whole time with the DM3. Alright, I heard a jingle. I know. Alright, hold on. That off. This. Alright. Alright then. Come on, you can do it. I know it's rainy, but you can do it. The whole train's got to be on the hill by now. If I can hold this. Oh, I'm losing it. My RPM's going down. Come on. I'm gonna walk the train really quick, just make sure we don't have any glowing red brakes back here. Doesn't look like it. Nope, we don't. Okay, cool. On the one hand, that's good, but on the other hand, damn, we can't, like, we can't squeeze any more out of this. This is slower than running pace. It's fine. We're doing fine. All right, there's the turnout for the Y. And we aren't losing much. We're still hovering at about 10. We're not gaining temperature. We are actually speeding up just the tiniest amount. And it was sprinkling. It is sprinkling a little bit. But, shoot. Mm-hmm. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. We've used a quarter of a tank on this, but it's going to be okay. Come on. We're getting there. We are, like I said, we are picking up speed just a little bit. So I do need to keep an eye on our RPM because I don't want that to go over red line too far. Or, well, I don't want it to go over at all, but I need to put the caveat in because I've been not paying attention to it. And 30 kilometers per hour is the speed limit coming up, but somehow I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think we'll be okay. Oh, and this levels out and then it starts going down. So come on. I want to, like, pull back another notch to get a little bit more speed on, but it'll come. It'll come with time. I can't be sitting here sort of worry-warding about, you know, I can't be jumping the gun here. We've made it this far. We're going to make it the rest of the way. And it's accelerating. We are accelerating. We're on the flat. And so I'm going to need to pay attention to it again. Also because we have a dynamic brake, which is nice. As we come down this hill, we really have to monitor our speed. Just pop that gear on. So it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Up and down. I don't really want to go over 30 because I know there's at least one of those speed limits over here. That's what wrecked me the first time I ever crashed in this game. Engine brake is on. It works better at higher RPMs, but I don't really want to change the gear because I'm afraid the engine will explode. Let's do this, and let's do that. Take like a 1-bar set. We're still going 40. How about a 2-bar set? That's 2.5. All right, let's refill the brake pipe. What's going on? Oh. One bar set is probably more than fine. Oh, and I accidentally took it off. Let's put it back on. One click down. Okay. A little less brakes. How about? Okay. We've managed to stay on the track. That's always good. You love to see it. Oh. Oh, shoot. I'm not supposed to do that when, oops. When that's on. Forgot I had the dynamic brake on. My bad. Shoot. Okay. We're going to C4I, which C yard, so I have to go left and then right. We are wheel slipping because we are using too much force to hold the train back. Let's put on a very light set. Take that off. Put it back on. Oh. Yeah, this'll do. We're just gonna mosey on down. Everything's gonna be fine. Engine sounds angry, but it's okay. We've done some mean things to it today. It's okay to be angry. It's loading. It's loading and it's lagging. Alright, let's look in here. Look at the C yard. And we're going to 4I. So put on your glasses. Aha, glasses joke. Classic. Making fun of people with disabilities. Let's do that. Don't actually make fun of people with glasses, folks. Okay. So we need to get to the end of this track. And once we have arrived... It's the biggest, there's lots of tracks. Should be almost no jobs. Alright, we're almost there. I think part of the lag is me streaming, because I don't usually stream this. Alright, let's dump it. I think we fit. I don't know, I can't actually tell. Yeah, we're in the yard track, that's fine. Okay, cut off the first 5 cars, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. No, it's the last 5. It's not the first 5. It's the last 5. Alright, well, I'm going to need to run around the train anyway, so I might as well tie down that end. Right. Put it in top gear. Take the handbrake, or the regular brake off. Throttle. Peace out. This track in the middle seems to be empty. Probably because it's a inbound track, and they're all empty. I could have pulled this another 3 car lengths or so. I think I regret not. Avast. Reverser. Throttle. Handbrake off. And also, let's try some lights. Or, there we go. $40 an hour, huh? Or 40 kph anyway. Better run through the yard. And I could take care of the other 2 jobs here, and then just leave those guys over there. But then when I go to do the shunting job, it's going to tell me the wrong place. Although I could just put that down in my notes. Oh, wrong thing. Let's go pick up those cars. Gotta run them over there. The DM3 is a great little machine, but man, do I hate it sometimes. It's just so much work to use. Come on, let's do it. Let's touch it. Alright. Outside. Couple that up. Couple this up. There we go. That. Wrong consist. What? How did I end up on this track? I am not paying attention. Too focused on driving the DM3, I guess. Okay. The other thing with this yard is that there is no through track. You have to go around through the passenger area. And if you don't, then in the vanilla game you're liable to just smash into something. Alright. I find the interlocked... The fact that the reverser is sort of interlocked with the speedometer and not the throttle interesting. Wonder if that was a genuine quirk of these models or if that's just a game design thing. I could see, I mean, I could understand either, but I feel like throttle is easier. And now I'm kind of wondering, well, I guess the levers aren't interlocked then. Well, I guess the throttle and the Jake brake are. Well, wait, are they? They are. Okay. Come on. Couple it up. There we go. Good oak. There. Whoa! Okay, I just saw God. Damn, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that. Hang on a sec. I'm feeling lazy. Watch this. Where's the thing? Look for the green beacon. There it is. Green eggs and ham. Get it? Green bacon. Done. 47 minutes. And done in 47 minutes. And now we need to go do the third one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the brake off on this car. I'm going to uncouple it here because this is 5 cars. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to leave that like that. You know, something I've never understood is that the original mod said it fixes the job turnover issue at the steel mill, and I've never understood what that meant. We could probably move in this gear with this much load. I wonder if this has some sort of hydraulic torque converter with the way that the revs sort of dip and bounce around. Still sounds a little angry. That right there is the cutoff, or the turnout for where we need to go. Whoa, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Let me up. Let me up. And if we hit the top end of this and start coasting downward, it's going to stall the engine immediately. I think. So I need to do that, and then do this. Just jam it. Where are we going with this? What track? right, it's in this slot now. D2I. So... D2I is which one? D2I is the second from the left. So... Nope, not that one. I know that's just the way it's lined naturally, which sticks with the idea that the sort of upward, downward direction is the way switches are lined naturally. I wonder if that is intentional. I wonder if that is consistent. Because... the upward, downward direction. Yeah? Okay, yeah. Although... no, it's not really the upward, downward direction. It's just the non-diverging in the symbol crash. Excuse me. Alright. Once we drop this off, we'll have that all squared away. I'm probably going to wrap it up for today. I mean, we've been streaming for a long goddamn time. 3.5 hours. Hopefully some people end up watching this after the fact. If you don't, that's alright by me. Okay. Brakes off. And if I leave the handle in that position, it will slowly turn the brakes off. And we didn't get manual service, did we? We should probably get that. I'm going to put on a handbrake at this end, which is in here, yep. Handbrake here. I'm going to go to the other end and say handbrake here. And then I'm going to do this. I'll turn that off and turn that off. I'm going to take my map with me. I'm going to apply the handbrake on the locomotive. I'm going to shut the door behind me, because I'm courteous like that. I'm going to put this in here, and it's going to say, you did it. I'm going to say, you're damn right I did. Alright. So, let's look at what we've got, though. One drop-off, logistical haul, freight haul, logistical haul, logistical haul. These two go together. They're both going to the harbor. Oh, all three of these are going to the harbor. Lots of harbor jobs, that's for sure. I feel like it's always like this, though. I don't know if that's a quirk of this, of the mod, or what. Okay, so what have we got? What are we looking at here? I know it doesn't matter because I'm going to have to reorganize these when we get back in the game. But we've got a bunch of logistical hauls and things to there. We only have the DE2 and the other thing. How much food do we have? Food. Whatever. Also, how much is my freaking copay? Oh, $5,000. That's it. That's it? Wow, okay. This is load and prepare a train with scrap metal. That's $20,000. Gives me over an hour and a half to do it. Actually, it gives me over 2.5 hours to do it. Well, I don't think it's going to take me that long. These guys are going to the harbor. Lots of this stuff is going to the harbor. This is hazmat. I can't do that. Just put that in the corner. Harbor stuff over there. City Southwest. Machine factory and town. That's a pretty light one. If I get logistical haul, which I don't think I have yet. These are the ones we just brought in. Where's the other shunting job? Wait a minute. It didn't generate a new job for that. Are those cars still there? Yeah, they are. Okay. Well, it didn't generate a shunting job, which is interesting. I wonder if it'll do it if we leave and come back. I'm okay with that. Oh, shoot. Out of these, one. Alright. I want to write this down. I just pulled into... Where am I? FF with 3 jobs, 2 shorties, and a long one. The shorties came up for shunting, but the other one did not. I guess it's just going to sit there now. We shall see. Okay. So that shows all the FHs out of... Green one, my loco is on a C3I. Will despawn if I leave it there. Is there something I should be looking at here? I'm just trying to figure out something with the mod here. Sorry for the hesitation. You guys can figure out what the best combination of jobs here is if you want. How do I... Oh. Two seconds. New snip. Is this what came up earlier? There we go. I'm kind of curious. I'm not sure if I can play too much more today. but I'm curious what will happen. Okay. Let's look at this. Well, what can we do? We can unload the two shorties. I don't really feel like it, but we can. They're over there, so I might as well. And my engine's on them, so I kind of might as well. They are going to go back to Food Factory. Or sorry, no, they're going to go somewhere else. Well, they might go back to Food Factory. You never know. It's a logistical haul to Harbor once again. Many things to Harbor. I don't want to go to Harbor. I want to go to Harbor not with a DM3 because it would take me 3 years to get there. Running these to Machine Factory would be a nice one. There's nothing else going in that direction except for this other Logi haul to City Southwest. And I could muscle these two with a DE2, I think. I mean, it would go over the pretty mountainous, go over the pretty mountainous stuff. Can you guys give me a repro for that? What does that mean? What is repro? Alright, I'm gonna go and figure this out. When we come back, I might be in the same spot, I might be somewhere else. You guys, have a good afternoon.